If you find the coin in this video, then you could pretty much retire depending on your financial situation. Crazy high value coins that sold for a lot of money that people actually found. Now understand the probability is slim to none, but it's still, in our opinion, better than going gambling on a slot machine. Plus, it's pretty cool to try to find these coins. Let's hop into a coin that sold for $114,000. Now when you're looking at the front of this coin, it looks like your ordinary 2001 Lincoln cent penny. Now the D below the date there stands for the Denver Mint where this coin was produced. Now you will notice some black or brown speckling all over the coin. That is just a little bit of environmental damage, not a big deal. It was still graded by PCGS at a mint state 66 red. Let us show you a diagram very quickly of the difference between a red brown and a brown coin. Most of the time red coins will bring more of a premium than red brown or brown coins, but that's definitely not always the case, as you'll see at the end of this video with the last coin we go over is a brown coin. Long story short, what you really need to look out for here is when you flip the coin over, you can see the coin was accidentally muled with a Roosevelt dime reverse. Now reverse means the back, obverse means the front. If you have one of these coins, make sure it's not glued together and get it certified and authenticated, or at least get the opinion of multiple coin experts before you try to sell it. The last thing you want to happen is for you or a friend or family member to get scammed or ripped off on a coin like this. We always hear stories about people selling a coin for a few $100s, later to find out it was worth thousands or hundreds of thousands, just like this coin that sold for $114,000. We won't spend too much time on this coin, but this one sold for $138,000. Now if you're looking at the edge of the coin, you can see that there's a bit of the writing missing. Now that's not a huge deal. Sometimes that just happens on errors like this. Now realize that this is a 1999 coin with no mint mark. That means it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. That's very important to remember, but this is the same error. When you flip it over, you see it's a mule Roosevelt dime reverse. Pretty fascinating error. Technically, it's an 11-cent coin, but again, $138,000. Now, this is when it gets interesting because this Roosevelt dime sold for $456,000, and it's the smallest detail you need to pay attention to that is the difference between a coin that's worth 10 cents and a coin that's worth almost $500,000. So the first thing you'll notice on this coin is the coloring. That's okay, that's normal. That happens based on how the coin is stored and the environment. The air will oxidize with the metals in the coin, changing the color. Now some people will pay more or less for a toned coin like this. The big thing that you need to look out for on this coin is the fact that it's missing an S mint mark. Now here's the kicker. There are a bunch of coins out there that look just like this with no S mint mark that are a non-proof coin. The big takeaway here is that this is a proof coin. So your 1975 coin with no S mint mark needs to be a proof coin. Now this is what a proof coin looks like in comparison to a normally issued mint state coin. If you have a proof 1975 no S mint marked coin, you have a coin with a lot of money because $456,000. Now remember earlier I said that it doesn't really matter if your coin is red, brown, or brown? Well, most of the time red coins are worth more, but this is a great situation where a brown coin sold for $840,000. Now for those of you that don't know, this is a mint heir. So back in the day, they needed bronze for ammunition, so what they did was they transitioned into a zinc coated steel planchet in 1943. So this coin should have been struck on a zinc coated steel planchet, but it was accidentally struck on a bronze planchet. It was graded by PCGS at a mint state 64. If you come across a coin like this, please get it certified, get it checked out by multiple people. Look at our videos and make sure that you have the same coin. You do not want to get scammed and ripped off. If you learned something from this video, make sure to share it with a friend or loved one so they don't get scammed or ripped off either. We will see you in the next video.